All right, so that was the show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've got to extremely apologize about the crowd. When I said, who wants to be on TV? Everybody's scared to talk. Not me, as you could tell, but that was a lot of fun. I highly suggest you guys come down to Tombstone. There's actually 3 gunfights, or 4, here in town that you can go see. That was just one of them. That was the OK Corral fight. All right, guys, we're going to head out back to the dogs. Let's go. Look how good they're being. You guys don't even want me back, do you? You got plenty of treats and loving. Okay, so here we are picking the dogs back up. The show was amazing. Abby just asked me how the show was. You guys saw it. It was pretty darn amazing, but I'm excited to get back with my dogs and go get some food. See you on the next clip. Okay, here we are back at, what's this building called again?
This is the Red Buffalo and Trading.
Red Buffalo and Trading, and Abby's mother is actually Cindy.
Yes.
And she agreed to tell us, this is all editing, so every time you see me mess up, you can mess up as much as you want to, and I just edited all my stuff out. Don't worry about it.
I've done this before.
She's going to tell us the story of where Morgan Earp died.
Yeah.
In this building, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera on this young lady so you don't see me anymore, and we're going to have her describe. She's got something in her hand too. Let's check that out.
Took that picture. So you are standing in the Campbell and Hatch Saloon and Billiard Hall. And this is where Morgan Earp was murdered in real life, not in the movies. Okay. So this is a photo of what we used to look like back in 1882. The 2 doors that you see. This door here on the right, in the store. And this door, which is our changing room, these doors represent these doors. Okay?
Oh, very nice.
They're not the originals, but they're placed where they were. That wall was the end of the saloon, so when you walked through those doors in 1882, you were outside. You were in the alley. Okay? You can see there's the billiard table. There's a hanging light fixture, but that block of light right there, that is our skylight still today. So on March 18th, 1882, it's the day before Wyatt's birthday, Morgan and Wyatt go to a show at Shefflin Hall. Shefflin Hall is the tall Masonic building on 4th and Fremont. They come over here afterwards. It's about 10 o'clock at night. Wyatt sits along the wall where our t-shirts are hanging today, and Morgan is playing pool with Bob Hatch, one of the owners. Campbell and Hatch Saloon and Billiard Hall. March 18th is also 5 months after the gunfight on Fremont Street, which was later dubbed the OK Corral, right?
Yep.
From Hollywood. So you've got the smoking gun coming behind Morgan. That would have been coming through that door right there. These words right here were Morgan's words only heard by Wyatt. This is the last game of pool I'll ever play. Okay, I'm gonna put the shirt down. So picture this, in comes gunfire. It misses Wyatt, goes right over his head into the wall. Wyatt was never hit by a bullet in his lifetime. Morgan got hit. You guys are all familiar with the movie, right? He gets shot in the back, and then he's on the pool table, and he dies on the pool table. Okay, that's all Hollywood. So what really happens? He does get hit by a bullet. That bullet hits him in his right abdomen. It goes right through him. It severs his spine. Bullet actually comes out and lands in the thigh of another guy. His name is George A.B. Berry. So 1 bullet, 2 guys, but George probably lives from his wounds. So there's other people in the saloon. They run out the doors, see if they can catch anybody. Remember, it's an alley, and now it's 11 o'clock at night, so it's super dark, right? They don't see anybody. Somebody else runs to go get Dr. Goodfellow. Now 11 o'clock at night, Dr. Goodfellow is probably at home, so you have to go to First and Tough Nut, which is 2 blocks west of the courthouse. If you take the stagecoach or the trolley, they'll take you right by it. So Wyatt is waiting for the doctor. He moves his brother into this room. You can see that. That would be our changing room door today. So that room right there, that's a card room. So you have to use your imagination. there'd be a wall right here, and those rocks would be in that room. There's a poker table, a faro table, and a couch in that room. So Wyatt goes to help his brother. He gets him on the couch, and that's where he hears his brother say, "This is the last game of pool I'll ever play." So Morgan knows he's done, right? Dr. Goodfellow gets here. There's nothing he can do for Morgan. There's no bullet to remove, and Morgan is bleeding out. My opinion, he's probably working on good old George's leg to get the bullet out of his leg, right? So it takes 45 minutes for Morgan to die. It's a long time. Excruciating, I can only imagine. He dies just before midnight. Next day's Wyatt's birthday, thus starting the vendetta ride, right? We all saw that in the movies, where Wyatt goes after the guys that he feels is responsible. That goes from March to October. And in October, the third week of October, is our Eldorado Days, which is basically the ending of his vendetta ride. So it's a big weekend for a big week for us, actually. Lots of people, a lot of fun events, parades, things like that. So there you go. There's the story of Morgan and the Camel and Hatch Saloon and Billiard Hall.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For your hospitality here in this town. I just showed up, guys, and I was talking with another owner of a business across the street, and then your daughter came out. The hospitality in this town, it's much like the hospitality that you guys saw over in Oysterville, Washington. And I'd probably talked to half a dozen people, including Cindy, her daughter, and some owners across the street, which you'll see soon in the video. But as for right now, I'm going to head back out of here, like I said a minute ago, and get some food because I'm starving. And we're going to find out what kind of trouble we can get into here in Tombstone. There's rumors that I might be able to do a ghost hunt across the street from here. Apparently there used to be, it's a building now, it's a business, but it used to be a staging area for horses or cattle. And there is the owners of the building across the street said that there's some ghost activity there at night. So we're gonna go talk to her. She was giving me some hints that we can go ahead and do that. So stick around for that. All right, to close this video out, we are here at Tombstone Cemetery. I'm not sure how good the lighting is gonna be for you guys because the sun, it's just setting beyond those mountains. But let's take a few minutes, let's walk through Tombstone Cemetery to take you guys out of this film. The rest is just gonna be music and walking. Let's go.